guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Besties, as you already know, and if you didn't know, baby, well, now you know. That's on period, that's on Periana, that's on Mary Shadow Lamb, okay? Period. I look so gorgeous, I look so scrumptious, I look so yummy. Anyways, guys, as you can see by the title above, we are doing a creator tips type of video, how to work with brands. So yeah, if you do want to see more of that, please stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please do follow me on my socials. All the details will be down below in the description box. And yeah, let's get into the video. So I have everything written down in my content journal. So yeah, also you need one of these. This is not a tip, but it's a tip. It's like a bonus tip. You need one of these as a content creator. You need to have like a journal where you're gonna write all the information, all your ideas, or whenever you find an idea or whenever you feel like creating. This is your mate. So yeah, today's video, content creator tips, how to work with brands. So yeah, the first thing I would advise you guys, my first tip is establish your niche. What type of content do you create? Okay, so I've already said this in a video of mine. If you haven't seen that video, please do check it out. It was a how to start and grow your own YouTube channel, but it's not necessarily just on YouTube. It's also like other platforms, other social media platforms. So if you do want to check that out, please do. I'll link it down below. So yeah, establish your niche and just figure out what type of content you want to create. So this will help you in the long run, because you'll know what type of brands, which demographic of brands that you want to work with. Do you get me? So if you want to work with hair brands like Ewan's Hair, Silly Hair, Princess Hair, you know, with you're making hair content, you're a hair influencer. Do you get me? If you want to work with brands such as Nivea, your Eucerin, your CeraVe, you know that you're skincare guru. Do you get me? So yeah, establish your niche and just figure out, okay, this is the type of content that I'm making. And yeah, for an example, I'm an all-rounder, babe. Like, I'm an all-rounder, but most of the time my content focuses on lifestyle, fashion, and beauty. So yeah, I can work around those whenever I feel like, okay, I want to work with that type of brand. Do I see kulezi three that I do: fashion, lifestyle, and beauty. Where does that brand fit in? Do you get me? So yeah. Then my second tip is make sure your email is visible to the public. Now, I also said this in my previous video. This is so important because this is how brands get to contact you. Do you get me? Some brands still do DM, but most of them don't. You need to put up your email. I don't know how brands do it. Like, maybe they scour the internet and watch videos, like read description boxes or whatever. But like, I find it so weird that like you saw my email on my description box. Like, what are the chances? Like, you watched my video. Do you get me? Like, I'm such a small creator, but a big brand like That's So Fetch found my email. I was just so shocked. And I'm wait a minute. They wanted me to do an unboxing for them, right? Was it on YouTube or was it Instagram? Oh no, I think they found me on Instagram. Yeah, my email is also on my YouTube, on my bio on Instagram. So yeah, so you need to have your email on your IG bio, just like I've said, because if someone likes your content, like if they see your picture on their explore page, for some example, if they see your picture on the explore page, like, oh, she can dress or whatever, she can do her makeup or whatever, she goes to your feed, and the first thing that she open when she goes to your feed is obviously your profile, your name, your bio, and the first set of few pictures, like 3 pictures at the top. So now if you have your email there at the top, that's such a good, like, that's so convenient for the creator or for the brand that wants to work with you. Do you get me? If you don't want to write it on your bio, which you should, you can also put it in your, you know, like on Instagram, on your profile, there's a edit button and then there's a contact. Contact. Yes, on your profile, like your profile. I'm not talking about like another creator that you're viewing from your Instagram. I'm talking about your Instagram. There's edit and then there is contact. So on contact, it's either you put your email and your cell phone number, or you put one of the other. I have my email on my that button. So yeah, that's very helpful. And then you can also put your email in your YouTube description box and in your TikTok description. Not YouTube description box, I mean your YouTube description. Like when you come to my YouTube, you can go to my my page, you will see my email right there. If you go on my TikTok, you will see my email there at the top. She gave me. So yeah, and every single video that you do post on YouTube, please just make sure that you put your email down in the description box. Put your details like your Instagram, your TikTok, whatever. Just put yourself out there. Do you get me? So yeah, that's another tip I have for you guys. And then my third tip is create consistently. Now, this is something that I'm not so great at, but I try. I honestly do try, and I hope you guys can vouch for me when I say this. This helps brands identify you as a creator who can deliver deliverables. Okay, now what I mean by this is that if you are a creator that is consistent with your own content, and let's not even talk about brands, let's push brands out of the picture right now. You're just focusing on yourself as your brand, me specifically as myself. I can post content like week in, week after. I'm posting content. Do you get me? Like on Instagram, I post maybe 3 times in a week. Do you get me? Things like that. I don't post 3 times in a week, I'm sorry. But yeah, like let's say for an example, you have a picture every single week. You have stories up every single week. Do you get me? Things like that. If brands see that, okay, no, she does deliver content for her own brand. Now let's look at it in a point of view of where she's working with other brands. So now like I have highlights on my Instagram where if I've worked with a brand before, I will make a highlight for them. So a brand can see, okay, I delivered on my story deliverables. They can see that I delivered. I put my story deliverables, and then I put my the post that was required of me from the brand in that highlights. I put a few reshares if I can, or just other like content to promote the post that I was required to do. I don't know if you guys get me. Things like that. So when a brand sees, okay, she made a highlight for Avon. Let's say I made that highlight, I made that content like last year. The fact that it's still there and it's still out, like it's still, how do I put this? My audience can still see that content regardless of me posting it last year. The fact that it's still up on my channel means that my page, means that my audience can still see it. Basically, guys, when brands work with you, or when brands pay to work with you, they're basically paying for your audience. Do you get me? So yeah, if they see, I still have my Nivea highlights, I still have my Bramley highlight. I worked with the Bramley last year, I think about like maybe August last year. And the fact that I still have it on my highlights means that my audience can still see that content regardless of the fact that I did it last year. She gave me. So yeah, what else? Okay, so in your draft email, you're gonna start with, these are the things that you need to include. Okay, so number 1, you're gonna write your name and include all of your social media platforms plus the links. Okay, now I'm going to go back to this, but I just want to like continue with something else that I feel like is more important. At the beginning of the email, so now I'm trying to give you guys an idea of how you would write the email. So at the beginning of your email, you're going to say, okay, hi there, my name is Besihlim Mchunu, and then you're going to state out what type of creator are you, basically telling them what type of content you create. So, hi there, my name is Besihlim Mchunu. I am a beauty, fashion, skincare, and lifestyle creator. Now that's a lot, but you can narrow it down to 2 or 3. I think I have 3. Yeah, and lifestyle creator. Yeah. Just that stated, like straight to just, hi there, my name is Besihlim Mchunu. I am a beauty and lifestyle content creator. I ran across your brand on my social media platforms, and I'd really love to work with you, or I'd really love to help you grow your engagement with my audience, something along those lines. This is not what I have on my email, but I'm just thinking at the top of my head, this is what I'm thinking, like you would need to write down on your email. And then you're going to say how and what are you going to give the brand. So now you're going to say, okay, I can create a video for you on YouTube, Instagram reels, in feed posts, stories. I can create a highlight, whatever you can create. put it down in there. Like, even if they're gonna send you one dress, one thing about me, I will write in there. Even if they're gonna send me one dress or like one bottle of like, I don't know, a face cream or something, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna create a review for you, I'm gonna create an Instagram reel for you, YouTube short, story post, and an in-feed post. Do you get me? For one product, I'm gonna do all of these 5 things. Do you know how much work that is? But the fact that they can see that I'm determined to create this content for them, and I'm gonna try by all means to get as much of an engagement and as much of my audience to the post. Do you get me? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, guys. At this point, like, as a small creator, you need to humble yourself. I know that it's a lot, like, for just a gifting collaboration to do like 5 things: a video, YouTube video, TikTok, reel, Instagram in feed post, and a story. It's a lot, I know, but as a small creator, you're gonna need to humble yourself. That's what you're gonna need to do. And then at the bottom, you're gonna attach your rate card if you do have one. I feel like even though you don't charge as a small creator, you still need to have one, because you don't know, one day maybe one brand will be like, okay, no, we do want to pay you. So when that does happen, you do have a rate card like on hand. You don't have to like, oh no, I don't have a rate card. Now they're just like, oh, this girl doesn't take herself seriously. You need to take yourself seriously in order for other people or other brands to take yourself seriously. Okay, period. And then at the end of the email, you're going to write down all of your social media platforms: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, whatever it is. And then next to it, you're going to put down your links, the actual link. I used to put my handle alone. Then I was like, I'm inconveniencing them because I want them to go search me. Just put the link, and then they tap the link. Then there you go. There's your feed. There's your TikTok, whatever it is. Okay, so point number 5 is follow creator or influencer agencies. Okay, so now this is very helpful. This is a very, very helpful point if you're still like a small creator. For example, Beauty Bulletin, Brand Advisor, Humans, and Symbiotic Communications. Okay, so these are just like the few that I've used before and I've gotten collaborations from before. So Beauty Bulletin is I don't know how to explain it, but like, it's a agency. No, it's not an agency, let me not lie. It's kind of like an influencer creator like page where this brand, Beauty Bulletin, works with like other brands such as Nivea, there's a lot, Bramley, Avon. Basically, they work with these brands and they recruit influencers for these brands. You get me? Not influencers, but like content creators. So yeah, Brand Advisor is the same thing. Brand Advisor and Beauty Bulletin are kind of like the same what is this brand, but Beauty Bulletin, just like it says, it's about beauty and all things like lifestyle. And then Brand Advisor is more like your Beauty Bulletin is beauty, and then Brand Advisor is lifestyle. So yeah. And then humans is an app. Oh, I forgot to say that Beauty Bulletin does have a website, and they also have an Instagram page. So if you do want to look them up, you're gonna have to search them on Instagram or go to their website. Search Beauty Bulletin on the web. And then humans is an app. I'm not sure if they have a website. I've used the app before. Now with humans, it's kind of tricky to get collaborations with them because I feel like I was too lazy to go through that process with them. But I've heard some creators saying they've gotten gigs with them before, so I do want to suggest that you try it out and see for yourself. And then Symbiotic Communications. Now Symbiotic Communications is not like, it's not like Humans and Beauty Bulletin. It's kind of like a PR firm, like PR agency, not PR firm, PR agency basically, that works with other brands like Beauty Bulletin. But I feel like with them, it's kind of like different because they are literally just a PR agency. Do you get me? So if you do want to like get collabs with them, I suggest that you email them. Yeah. So basically, to work with Beauty Bulletin, you would need to just follow up on their posts. Just make sure you check their posts all the time because they do post their campaigns on their like in-feed posts. Humans, they have the gigs just like on the homepage. And then with Symbiotic Communications, I think you would have to DM or email them to get a collaboration. Then point number 6 is stalk fellow creators. Now this is important. I feel like all these points are important, and I keep saying that this is important. All of these are important, guys. Stalk fellow creators. I know it sounds weird, but it's gonna help you. This is the one way that you are going to grow. See which brands are working with creators in your reach or in your niche. So basically, funny thing is that for an example, I worked with brand Beauty Bulletin, after I saw a fellow creator working with them, and I was like, oh, okay, so they can work with a small creator like her. We make the same kind of content, we have the same kind of niche. I'm pretty sure they can work with me as well. So I started like stalking Beauty Bulletin all the time, making sure that I check their posts all the time. One day a post popped up for calling out influencers for a Bramley campaign. I signed up, I got the campaign. I signed up again for the Avon campaign, I got it again. So y'all, you see, if I did not stalk that, I wasn't stalking her, but I'm just trying to like make an example for you to understand that you need to be on the lookout for like what other creators are in the same field as you are doing. Do you get me? So yeah, even with Symbiotic Communications, I saw them working with another fellow creator, and I was like, okay. And I thought, okay, how did she get this brand collab? Did they come to her? Did she approach them? I was like, baby, there's no time to wait for them to come to you. Approach them. If that's what you're gonna need to do, you're gonna need to approach them. So yeah, stalking works. It helps a lot. Even on TikTok, I've seen like, they're not my fellow creators, but like on TikTok, seeing other like influencers, they post like videos on how to like work with hair brands. Like hair influencers post videos on how to work with hair brands. Take all of those tips, take every single thing that is given to you. I feel like rather try and fail than fail like they're not knowing at all. Do you get me? So yeah, so point number 7 is send brands proposals. After stalking fellow creators and finding their emails, brand emails, DM brands or email brands. So basically, so now that you've found these creators that are on the same line of work with you, you've seen the brands that they work with. Now your job is to find their email. Now this is one of the hardest things you do. Some brands have it on their pages, some don't. And I feel like in the like influencer content creator industry, people are just so not stingy, but I feel like it's kind of like a taboo to give out like brand emails, you know, because I've never done. No, I have, because I wanted to break the cycle, because guys, we're all grinding here, we're all trying. Why ningasipha my emails, sneaking my emails, like honestly, why y'all stingy with the emails? How no, I've given out a few brand emails, and I'm sure this is gonna be like, girl, people are gonna be like, you don't do that like as an influencer. Baby, I'm trying to get us all to win. Do you get me? Because at some points I didn't know anything, I did not work with any brands, and I wished someone would give me a brand email. Do you get me? So yeah, I'm not saying like go around asking other influencers or other creators for emails. Do look for them, because I also found them myself. No one gave it to me. I'm sorry, but no one gave anything to me. No one has ever given me a brand email. Ever. And I don't even remember when someone, like maybe my friends, but like I don't remember like a fellow creator would send me like a gig they would see on Instagram, or like I mean, I always do that. But it's fine, that's a chat for another day. Like what is it called, gatekeeping in the influencer creator industry. Hey, there's a lot of gatekeeping, but it's fine, guys. So yeah, now I'm rambling, but basically after finding these emails, you need to send a proposal. So like I said, with the draw up a draft email point, now that you have your draft email point, now you're gonna have to email these brands. Do you get me? So yeah, there's no time to wait for the brands anymore. We go out and get what we want at this point, because uzolinda uzukhathali. If you're gonna sit around and wait, baby, I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's not gonna work. Okay, so yeah, drop a proposal, send it to the brand, and yeah, I think that those are all the tips that I can give you today. I feel like I'm gonna make more of these videos because I really love talking about content creation and all of that. So I feel like it's gonna be one of my, not a niche, but like, remember when I said in my last video about content creation, was it the YouTube video? Yeah, when you have a niche but you also layer. So I feel like this is one of my layers now, content creation. So yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Your girl is back, not really, but like, yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting my mojo back. So yeah, if you do have any questions, please leave them down below. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. If you do want to DM me any questions, DM me any questions, baby. Yeah, leave down a comment down below of what you'd like to see next, another video, a suggestion that you'd like to see, anything, guys. So yeah, let me love and leave you. Bye.